in the hoodie. It's your girl Money, and I am back with another video. And if y'all haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button and like and comment. As y'all can see from the title, what I'm doing today. I had to switch my locations, but as y'all can see today, I'm doing story time. The time I found out I was pregnant, it was like the first week of August. Like, not the first week, it was like the first week to start school back in August. I didn't go to school because me and my family had planned a vacation. We was all going to Texas. So, you know, that's where me and my family all reunited. We all went to Texas for my cousin's wedding. And you know, on the way there, I had an attitude with everybody. Like, I didn't want nobody to say nothing to me. And when we got there, you know, I didn't want to be bothered. I just wanted to be with my family, my cousins, my aunties, my uncles. Like, I just wanted to spend time with them. So, day of the wedding had came, and I had to wear a dress, but my dress was tight fitted. And mind you, I didn't know I was pregnant, but I had symptoms. Like, I felt like I was, but then I wasn't. Like, it was kind of weird. So, black and white striped dress. It was fitted. I had a little belly, like, you know, a little belly. My cousin had asked me, she was like, "Are you pregnant?" My cousin Leah. And I'm just like, no. And then my cousin Naya, she asked me, was I pregnant? I was like, no. And she's like, "You sure?" So, you know, I had snuck off to the side and I told her a little bit, like, you know, I've been doing this, I've been doing that. Like, I don't know if I'm pregnant. She was like, "Oh, I'm going to tell Grandpa." I'm like, "You going to tell Grandpa? Like, for real? Don't tell Grandpa." So, you know, we was out there for a week and we started heading back home to LA. So, we come back to LA or whatever, and my granny already has scheduled a doctor's appointment for me because I told her, like, I haven't started my period in 3 months. Like, and then she asked me, like, "Are you having sex?" I said no. She said, "Are you sure?" I said yes. She was like, "Okay." And I'm like, "Yeah." And then so we go to the doctor like a couple of days later, and mind you, I was still underage. I was like 16 and a half. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. Like, I didn't know. So I went inside the doctor's room, and she told me to pee in a cup. You know, the usual. So I peed in the cup and everything. She said she'll be back in 15 minutes. She came back in 15 minutes. I was in the room by myself, though. And then she told me, like, "You're pregnant." And I was like, "I'm pregnant? Like, this can't be possible." Because I thought I can never get pregnant. Like, I don't know. I thought it was just some type of weird girl. Like, I can't get pregnant. I was pregnant. Comes to find out, I was really pregnant. And mind you, I still had attitudes with everybody. My granny, I'm like, she really took me to the doctor. Like, I was so mad at her because I told her, like, I'm not pregnant. Comes to find out I was pregnant. So we had to go through all little baby steps. We left out the doctors, and she was not speaking to me at all. So I called my brother, like, "I'm pregnant." And then he was like, "You pregnant?" He was like, "I'm about to beat you, and I'm about to beat him up too." And I'm like, okay. So I didn't want to tell, like, my oldest brother because he over exaggerated. But me and his brother, like, we was really like, who, like, we close. So I feel like I could tell him anything. But comes to find out, like, he was really, like, mad. So then, like, after that, I went to the lab, took me penny cup, whatever. Results come back. You know, y'all know results come back. So the results came back, and it came out positive. I was pregnant. And I'm just like, oh my God. So I had called I didn't call my dad. The same day, my grandpa was asleep, my dad was gone. So my grandpa woke up, my granny left. She was mad too, so she left. And then my grandpa came out the room, and he was like, "Where did Momo go?" And I'm like, "She left." And I was like, "Grandpa, I went to the doctor today." And he was like, "Okay." And I'm like, "They told me I was pregnant." And he was like, "What? Pregnant?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And then he was like, "Whoever the baby daddy is, you need to go live with him because you're not finna be walking around my house pregnant." Like, he was going off on me, and I'm just like, oh, for real? Like, this how y'all feel? Y'all really gonna kick me out because I'm pregnant? 16 and a half and pregnant? Like, so then I text my dad. I'm like, Dad, the doctor told me I'm pregnant, but I don't believe it. He said, you don't believe it? He said, we're gonna find out. So I was already pregnant. Like, it was no, like, changing back, nothing. Like, anyways, I was 4 months pregnant. I didn't know I was 4 months pregnant. I thought I was just like a month, probably less than a month. I don't know. I just thought that. I was young, like, I didn't know. So, like, my grandma, she wanted me to get an abortion, but I'm like, no. And I had called my other grandma in Louisiana, and I was telling her, and she was like, don't listen to what they saying. She was like, do what you want to do. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna do what I want to do. I'm gonna keep the baby. So I didn't believe in abortions. What is an abortion? So I kept my baby, Kyrie. That's the love of my life. Everybody was mad at me, so I got kicked out the house. I left. I went to my baby daddy house. Mind you, nobody at my baby daddy house liked me. Like, money was the target. Nobody liked money. I wonder, like, why nobody like money? Why nobody like me? Like, I'm so nice to everybody. Like, I was never, like, I never had beef with nobody. So then I ended up started living with him. My grandma didn't know where I was at, but she kept asking me and bugging me, so I had to tell her where I was at. And she met his mom and dad. Nobody never ever got along. So it was like, all right, I'm gonna stay here. I'm pregnant. I'm gonna go to school. I'm gonna do everything. I never dropped out of school. I continued going to school. Like, school was everything to me, and it still is. The day came, finally gave birth. You know, everybody loved Kyrie. Like, Kyrie was the spotlight. You know, first nobody liked Monty, why she pregnant, get an abortion. Now everybody like, oh yeah, this is the baby. We're gonna keep the baby. You know, like, long story short, I got pregnant at a young age, and I'm still taking care of my baby to this day. So ladies, don't think it's hard. Like, it's really not hard. Just if you don't have help, it's really hard. But I had a lot of help, and I had a lot of support on my team, except, you know, this side, my dad's side of the family. But mom's side of me, I had, like, a lot of support. Like, everybody supported me through my whole pregnancy. I didn't really have problems with nobody on my mom's side during my pregnancy. But my dad's side, it was always something. Always something, always something, always something. And ever since then, me and my grandpa, like, we kind of broke off. Like, we didn't get along. And I felt kind of bad because of that. And then me and my dad, like, really didn't get along like that either. So when Kyrie came, like, it changed everybody's mood. Like, everybody wants to be around Kyrie. So we all just started being cool, like, again. And yeah, that was my story on how I got pregnant. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. If y'all haven't subscribed, make sure y'all subscribe. You know, like and comment. If y'all want to see more videos, pranks, everything, let me know. I'm willing to do that, okay? So, and that was my video on how I got pregnant, story time. So if y'all want to hear some more story times, let me know. And make sure y'all follow me on Instagram. It will be in the description below. And I am out of